Richie Mo'unga's future with the All Blacks in question. It's been quite a ride for Richie Mo'unga. And as passionate All Blacks fans, we can't help but wonder what the future holds for our talented fly half. Reports are surfacing that his potential return to New Zealand is facing yet another hurdle. The situation is complicated, and it seems that Scott Robertson, our head coach, is keen on having Mo'unga back in the mix, but the road ahead is anything but clear. Mo'unga's journey has been a long saga, with hopes of him leaving his contract with Toshiba Brave Lupus in Japan to rejoin the All Blacks. However, it appears that he will see out his contract, which runs until midway through 2026. That means, for now, Mo'unga is committed to his club in Japan, leaving us to speculate on when or if he will return a challenge for a spot in the All Blacks ahead of the next Rugby World Cup. Comment "Go All Blacks" in the comments. It's worth noting that the discussions between Mo'unga and New Zealand Rugby are currently at an impasse. The crux of the issue lies in his eligibility. Unlike other All Blacks who take sabbaticals and return seamlessly to the national team, Mo'unga's long-term contract in Japan has severed ties with New Zealand Rugby. This unique situation raises concerns about when he could actually don a black jersey again. As it stands, he could sign with New Zealand Rugby but wouldn't be eligible to play for the All Blacks until late 2026. This could mean missing essential fixtures like the mid-year tests and the beginning of the Rugby Championship. The Bledisloe Cup in September or October could be his first opportunity to return, unless a special exemption is granted. But let's be real, such exemptions are typically reserved for injury crises, not for a player of Mo'unga's caliber. The situation is similar for Lester Fainga'anuku, who has also returned from overseas, but finds himself ineligible for the upcoming Rugby Championship. This begs the question, is New Zealand Rugby doing enough to support its players who want to return? Mo'unga has expressed a strong desire to represent New Zealand again, particularly with the 2027 Rugby World Cup on the horizon. However, we must consider the implications of his eligibility. By the end of 2026, he could qualify for New Zealand, Samoa, or Tonga due to his Pacific Island ancestry. This not only complicates things for him, but also for the All Blacks as they plan their squad for the future. As fans, we want to see Mo'unga back in that black jersey, leading the charge on the field. But with the current uncertainty, it raises a lot of questions about the direction of our team in the selection process. Should the All Blacks get him back into the fold, or could this lead to confusion just a year ahead of the World Cup? What do you think, All Blacks fans? Should we push for Mo'unga to return, or is it smarter to focus on the current roster? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. Where are you tuning in from? And what's your take on Richie Mo'unga's future with the All Blacks?